like you to hit the like button at the beginning because every time you hit the like button, you are letting YouTube know that what you are seeing and hearing is edifying for you so it can be shared with others. That's why hitting the like button is so important. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to the channel.
It had to happen. Your title was so powerful. When I read the name of your ministry, it had to happen.
Let's welcome our host, Erica Wilson.
Great day, everyone. We're here live today with the girl, Erica Wilson, that it had to happen for our special edition. My God, do I have a treat for you guys on tonight. And I am extremely honored. Shaking in my boots, but I'm extremely honored to have him here with us. He is the Chief Apostle Dr. Kenneth Curry, and he's an agent for the Presidential Volunteer Service Award Program for President Joseph R. Biden Jr. So without further ado, let me introduce to some and present to others the Chief Apostle. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. God bless you. It is just so exciting to be here this evening. And let us not forget Vice President Kamala Harris.
Amen. Oh, my girl.
We are so glad that God had a ram in the bush. Come on here.
All right now. We're going to start preaching on y'all, okay?
Well, no. I preach Sunday, so I am tired. But it's just a blessing to be on the show. And, I just mentioned to you that, I had the slot here open for a conversation. So I'm happy to be here tonight and this evening with you all.
And I appreciate it, an honor, Apostle. When I got the phone call, you were just like, okay, if you have a slot, just put me in there. And I said, I'm going to work this in. Sooner than later, I'm going to work this in. So I'm actually pulling the double tonight. Once I get off of here, I go to my prayer broadcast at 6:30.
Awesome.
Well, we want the people to know who is Chief Apostle Dr. Kenneth Curry. If you could just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, let me just share this with you. A lot of people don't know, let's say people don't know your story. For me to be where I am, people look at me as being a person that represents the President of the United States administration. And they don't know I used to be a homeless, disabled military veteran. I was only living on $129 a month, but God blessed me to be able to get my Bachelor of Theology, Master of Divinity, Doctorate of Divinity, and a PhD, and 2 Presidential Lifetime Achievement Awards, one from President Barack Obama, and the next one I received from President Joe Biden. And so that incited me to begin to get involved with the President's Volunteer Service Award Program, which is such a great program. I go all over the country to connect with a lot of different people, whether it's blue collar people, more elite people. But this gives me the opportunity to see them and see the work that they're doing and those that are giving back to the community in their various cities. And to be able to award them is just a highlight of what I do now. Um, I will say this, that, as a chief apostle, I'm a senior level uh, apostolic leader, and I've been in ministry over, well, September will be 45 years, and I'm grateful for what God has done. And so, I just open that up to some of the questions that people have concerning the President's Lifetime Achievement Award. Um, the award was instituted by, I believe, George Herbert Walker Bush, but then it was passed down from president to president from George Bush, who renamed it the President's Volunteer Service Award Program. And so it was subsequently passed down, and now we have it under President Joseph R. Biden Jr., Vice President Kamala Harris, where we present the recipients with the President's Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh my God. I love the way you started it off, Apostle. You said people do not know your story. And this is one of the things I love. And I talk about so much about the title that God has loaned me. It had to happen. It,
Yes,
it, I know my viewers probably tired of me saying it, but it's the truth. It happens to us for us to share with others. And first of all, thank you. Thank you for serving. Thank you so much for serving, Apostle. And also, congratulations to all of your accolades. I mean, that is truly, truly amazing. And I can't even wait to show them some of the people that you have blessed, with the award. I mean, when you start sending me in the pictures, I was like, oh my God. But you know which one was my favorite one. I'm not going to tell them now, but I'll let them see
yes.
shortly. But
It's all God. It's all God. The Lord said, I know the thoughts that I think towards you, thoughts of good and not of evil, that you might have it expected in.
that's
God
it.
expects us to be victorious. He expects us to be successful. He blesses our increase. And so, I'm just grateful for every person that God sends my way, and including you. This is not just by chance that we're doing this tonight, but it's all in God's plan.
Amen. Amen. And I do want to shout out Mr. Maurice Valentine
Yes,
for making
yes,
the connection. Such an awesome individual. I'm truly honored to even meet him as well. And I can't wait for the 14th. See, what people don't know, Apostle, that you will be in the building on September 14th doing a great work of God. And this is what I say. This is what we're doing. It's not about us. It's bigger than us. It is
yes,
totally bigger than us. It's about the lives that we can touch, Apostle, that we will touch, even if it's
yes.
just one, even if it's just one. But we want to jump into who Apostle have truly blessed and come in contact with.
Oh my gosh. Phew.
See the work of someone. Go ahead, Apostle.
I mean, it has been such a great adventure when I started into it. It had very humble beginnings, but one of the very first ones that I was able to present the award to was my dear, dear, dear friends, the legendary Whispers. And so this was a picture that we had taken back in uh, what was it, March 19th of 2022. This happened in Las Vegas, and so we presented them before a packed house, and so we blessed them. But also because I had graduated from the Christian Bible Institute and Seminary, I was able to reach out to the president of the school, and the president of the school coordinated with me to also, along with their President's Lifetime Achievement Awards, they received, all three of them received honorary doctors in humane letters. And some of you may see the pictures of me on my Facebook page where I was in full doctorate attire. That's because the degree had to be conferred. And so those great men there, they put on their doctorate attire and received a doctorate in humane letters. So they're all doctors of humanity. So it was such a great event, and we had a great time. Uh, the next group that I was able to present to was the legendary Michael Cooper and Felton Pilot from Confunction. If you guys know the rhythm and blues music, they got great music. They've been contributing for years. I mean, these guys have over 60. Yes, that's the picture. Now you see I'm in my doctorate attire, and so are they because they became Dr. Felton Pilot and Dr. Michael Cooper. We were so honored to present that award. Now, I'm going to go old school with some of you that know. I presented the award to the legendary Frida Payne. Great woman, great woman. She is a dear friend. I speak to her from time to time when I have opportunity. I will call all the way to the West Coast to check on her and make sure she's doing okay. But we presented the award to her. Yes. Now she is 80 years old. Look at that woman. Most of us grew up watching and looking at her pictures and pictures of her and Eartha Kitt and Jane Kennedy and the Jet magazines growing up. You know, we'd just buy the magazine just to see their picture in there. We also presented to uh, the legendary Gerald Albright, jazz artist. He is a dear friend. He and his wife, Glennis, are very dear friends. I think Janice has a cookbook that is out on her website. So um, not only we presented to my good friend and dear friend, every time she comes in town, my wife and I were glad to go and see her. Althea Renee, we presented the award to her, and it was just a great event. And she's just a phenomenal artist. Her and her husband are just great people. Now, we presented the award also to the legendary Frankie Beverly. Frankie Beverly and Mays. Yeah, there you go. There we presented the award to legendary Frankie Beverly. As you know, he's on his closeout tour. But you know, you want to present the flowers while people live, and he so deserved a President's Lifetime Achievement Award. I could I now I got one legend that everybody ought to know. This one right here. This is a legendary Janice Marie Johnson. That is from Taste of Honey. Remember?
Yeah.
Oogie 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 and all of that. She is such a great person. We met out in Los Angeles at the Grammy Museum, and that's where the presentation took place in the Oprah in the Clive Davis arena in the auditorium in there. We did the presentation there. And you know, we presented the award to her, and there were many people. Uh, we presented the award to Jimmy Jam, Jerry Lewis. Um, we go into some of the astronauts. As you know, I was in Washington, D.C., went to the White House, but I was in Washington, D.C. about a week and a half ago. And we did a presentation of 8 Black astronauts. It was the astronaut reunion. And this was such a great event. That is my dear friend, um, uh, Lieutenant Colonel. No, she's full bird colonel. That's right. She's Colonel Dr. Yvonne Cagle, and she received the President's Lifetime Achievement Award. She is such a great woman. If you listen to her speak, she is absolutely a visionary. But we awarded her, and we awarded Leland Melvin, uh, uh, Charles. Oh my goodness. Uh, let's see. What's the other one? Yes, and we presented the award to Ed DeWhite. Now, Ed DeWhite was the first African American astronaut, period.
Wow.
And so we presented the award. The award took place at the National Space Museum in Chantilly, which is the Steve Hoover Ozzie Museum. It's such a great place to visit, but I thought it was just phenomenal. The backdrop that they gave us was the space shuttle Discovery. And so, as I said, you can go to my Facebook page and you'll see all of those wonderful pages, pictures. But one of the greatest highlights uh, of that presentation was being able to present to Jorlette Heilich and Catherine G. Moore, who were the daughters of the legendary, oh my God, I get chills every time. This is Jorlette. She is the daughter of Catherine G. Johnson, who was the mother. She was the Hidden Figures,
Yeah.
the movie. That was the real Katherine Johnson, and those are her two daughters there to receive the President's Lifetime Achievement Award. Now, she passed away at 101, but I thought it would be a great opportunity to honor them and all of their. If she had not done what she did to break down those barriers of discrimination, all those astronauts that you saw in the background would not even be there.
Wow.
So I did receive a text message today from both of them, thanking me for presenting the award to their mother and honoring it. It was truly the highlight of the evening to present that award to them. I have one, well, I've got so many, but I've got one that I really want to honor as well. Besides, it is Ronnie and Valeria Cunningham. Now, Ronnie and Valeria Cunningham are the CEOs of the Bill Pickett Rodeo. That's the old black rodeo. Now, if you haven't been to a rodeo, you need to go see this one because it is absolutely phenomenal. Everywhere they go, they sell out. And so I was honored to present both of them with the President's Lifetime Achievement Award. And look, all the work that they've done and the contributions they've given back to the community. And so we're just so honored to do that. And it's just a great opportunity to meet all the different people that you meet along the way.
Yes. And what about the one from Ford, Apostle?
Yes, yes. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is Emmeline King. Emmeline King is my dear friend. I just spoke with her earlier today. I told her I was going to talk about her on the show. She is the first African American female, black female, to be the transportation designer for the Ford Motor Company. And if anybody remembers the 1994 Mustang,
Old school.
that Mustang stayed around for 10 years. She was the designer of the 1994 Mustang. This is a black woman. And as you see what she put on her book, she said she did it. She did it. She did it. She is such a great woman. I think her father was a pastor as well, and she's so spiritually filled, and God is just blessing her life. But it was just a great opportunity to present that award to her.
Yes, and here
But
she is here.
yes, that's her. It was such a great program, and we want to honor her. And you can see all the great dignitaries that were there for that one. but
Yes.
it's just such an honor to go to these different places. You know, we presented the award to a great historian, and that was uh, Miss Lizzie Key.
Hmm.
Lizzie Key was the mother of John P. Key. And I presented the award to her. She was 90. I think at that time she was like a 96 or 97 when I presented the award to her. But you know, she's since passed away. But that was my thing is, you know, we gave flowers while she was living. She received a President's Lifetime Achievement Award from this organization, and I'm so proud of that. That we were able to, you know, you see all the contributions that her family has given. You know, Dr. Beverly Key. Uh, his sister and many others, but we're just grateful to be able to do this, and I just believe it is a ministry that
Yeah.
God has given me to do that. You know, not everybody gets selected to do the things that I've tried to do, but you know, I believe just like you do everything as
Yes.
unto the Lord.
Yes.
Now,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
now,
We hear about all of these things that you're doing for others, but where do you find the time for Apostle Curry? There has to be some me time. You're doing so many great things for others. What do you do for self care?
well, for myself, you know, I love to fish. I live here in the Raleigh Durham area, and there are great lakes and all of that here. And so that's my comfort spot. I go, I'm a water bug. I go around water, and so I enjoy being around the water. And, you know, I had some great sermons that have come from being around the water and fishing because it gives you quiet time that you can spend with God, but also you know, set aside the time because you know you have to make quality time for your spouse. My wife, Dr. Sharon
Oh,
Lake Curry. You know, we are so blessed to be in the city that we're in, and we're only, as you know, about maybe 2 hours from the beach. So if we want to get away, and so you know, our kids are grown, so we're basically empty nesters, but we got grandkids.
oh,
We got grandkids, and they're doing great. We're
good.
just so happy for them, all the things that they're doing, and so we just try to incite excellence. Um,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like
mhm.
when you called me earlier, I had my granddaughter.
Yes, yes.
She was just not having it.
I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I've been there, done that.
Oh my God. But it's such a beautiful thing. It's something that you cannot explain. Grandkids is something that it's just a feeling that you cannot explain. It's just oh my God, I have three. So I have two grandsons and one granddaughter, and it is truly, truly amazing. But Apostle, I know we're right here at 6:24. It went by so fast. I'm definitely going to be bringing you back, Apostle. So you have to come back so we can get you your full hour because I would love, love, love to dive into some more things because I know that you're doing so many great things. And I just want to throw in here really quick before we
One
go.
one
Okay, go
more
ahead. Yes.
one more thing. I am grateful and honored to be able to make the formal announcement on this show that one of our newest honorees will be none other than Erica Wilson. You will join the alumni of Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award recipients. On behalf of President Joseph R. Biden, Vice President Kamala Harris, we congratulate you. Your name will go into the archives of President Joe Biden. And you know he's not running again, so you will be a part of his legacy.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, Apostle. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for your service to this your community and to this great nation. Thank you so much.
All praises to God. It's only because of him that I'm able to do what I do. And Apostle, I'll tell you, it get tired, but it's rewarding to see the smiles on
Yes, it
other
is.
people's
Yes,
faces.
it is.
That just do so much for me. And we have someone that's here tonight, Miss Shannon Jaguar Seaver. She's been with us since we started with 88 Blessings, and she's such an amazing person. She's been with us throughout everything, and I have to shout out to her. Blessed day, superstar. Thank you for tuning in with us. But Apostle, how special is it for you to come down and present the award to Maurice and I?
We're coming. We are coming. Mark your calendar. September, it's going to be a great event. It's going to be star-studded. It's black tie event, and it's going to be extremely formal because we will bring the White House to your house.
All right, you guys heard it here at It Had to Happen for a special edition with Chief Apostle Dr. Kenneth Curry. Okay, Apostle Curry, is there anything that you would like to leave with our guests on today?
Listen, let me just say to you, I always tell my grandsons, this has been my motto. If you plan for what you want to have, you can have what you plan for. And God has a plan for everyone's life. Seek out the plan that God has for you. You never know. You might be sitting and doing something very special all the way from your house to the White House.
Oh, that was good. That needs to be trademarked, Apostle. That needs to be trademarked. But you know what? Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know
you're welcome.
So get you some rest, and we'll talk soon. And I can't wait for September 14th.
It's coming, and we are definitely coming.
All right. God bless you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here with us for a special edition. Guys, thank you. Come on over to our prayer broadcast at 6:30. I'll be chiming in shortly with Kelly and Dr. B. God bless you all. Until next time. Come on, Apostle. Let's send them out with some virtual hugs. Oh,
yeah.
Here, and some virtual love. I'm sending you
That's
love.
Right.
Apostle. Wait. There you go.
Got it.
Right. God bless
you. We got the love.
All right. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.